Alright, hey guys, it's fucking... what time is it? 3 in the morning. 3:20 to be exact in the morning. Let me just... I don't even have a fucking watch on, I don't know why I just did that. I have a story that has been on my mind. The story is called... I've named it Jelly Balls. The story of old Jelly Balls. I've been in the hospital. I'm not gonna go into sad, sappy details about it. If you want to know why, you can text me or talk to me on Facebook or just find some way to contact me personally. Don't know why I did that. Okay, so I have to go in and I have to do this test to check if there's something that could possibly be in my balls, my area down here. So I go in and it's like one of those like scans where they have to basically rub jelly of some sort. I don't know what it's called, I call it jelly. And they have to rub it on your balls, and a guy has to come in and do that and rub your balls. And it is very awkward. Probably the most awkward experience of my life, I'm not even kidding, and that's why I feel like I need to explain it to some people. Someone needs to fucking know besides me. So okay, let me turn my hat around for this. I go in and this guy, or they talking about the doctor lady, she's like, well, there could be something in the testicular area, and I'm like thinking to myself, fuck, no, they don't want to touch it on my fucking balls. He comes in and he's like, alright, follow me or whatever, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, I know what's coming. So I go in the room, I lay down, and he's trying to comfort me and whatever. He's like, don't worry, man, I do this all day, I do this every day, you know, it's not a problem, it's not a problem. And I'm like, okay, you telling me that you do it, touch other guys' balls every day is a good thing, and that should make me feel better? No, it did not make me feel better, not even in the slightest bit. Yeah, I didn't know what to say to the guy. Am I supposed to be like, I like it like that, yay, pants down, jelly on my balls. So he's like, alright, go ahead, lay down. So I'm like, oh god, here it comes. He said, drop your shorts down. Go ahead, drop them shorts. So I'm like, oh. Pull down my shorts. He's like, okay. And then I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm trying my hardest not to fucking laugh. But there's no way I could not laugh. So I lay down, put on my arms. He's like, alright, I'm gonna start now. I'm gonna start with the right testicular, or the right testicle, or whatever. And I was like, okay, yeah. He's like, whatever. And then he's like, alright, I'm gonna need you to hold your penis up. And I was like, now you're asking too much. Now you're asking too much for me. So I had to. Yeah. Alright, and I'm like, okay, penis up. And then he's like, alright. And then he's like, and then he takes it, he's like, this, and he starts rubbing rubbing my ball sack. And I'm not talking about rubbing like... I can't even explain this. It wasn't like it wasn't for a second or anything. It was for at least 10 minutes. 10, I'm not exaggerating, 10 minutes of ball rubbing. On my right ball, just my right ball. So he's rubbing my right ball with jelly. With this jelly stuff that he has squirted on his hands. This jelly. He's been squirting. And he rubs it. He's rubbing it on my right sack, and he's just, and then like every 2 minutes he grabs more jelly. He grabs more jelly. And he keeps rubbing it. He keeps rubbing on my balls, and he's looking at the camera thing, and I'm sitting there, and he's rubbing jelly, and it tickles, no homo. This jelly is cold, and it tickles. It's cold, and it tickles. And he's rubbing it on my balls for 10 minutes for one ball. And then after he's done with that one ball, and then he's done with that one ball, and I'm sitting there laughing while he's for almost like the entire time I'm laughing. And I know it was awkward for him because I was laughing because he was rubbing jelly on my balls. Jelly on my balls. He was rubbing them. And he's like, alright, time to switch to the left ball. And I'm like, oh my god, how long does this torture go on? So he starts, now he's rubbing jelly on my left ball. My right ball is jellied up already, don't worry. Don't have to worry about that. Alright. It's time for the left ball. And now he's rubbing jelly on my left ball for 10 minutes as well, as he looks at the little camera thing to try to decipher that if I have something in my balls besides jelly, of course, because I'm sure that shit seeped in. I'm pretty sure I still have jelly on my balls, and I've showered at least 20 times. But I have jelly on I know I have jelly on my balls still. He's like, alright, I'm done, man. Good job, or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I did great. I just laid there while you get paid. When you were growing up, is that what you wanted to do when you grew up? You're like, Mommy, I want to rub jelly on men's balls. Alright, son. You can rub. I don't know why the mom sounds like a dad. Then you go to school. You go to school to learn how to rub jelly. You go to school every day to learn how to rub jelly on another man's balls. That's what you do. That's what you wanted to be. I'll just slap shit out of my kid. But you're not rubbing fucking jelly on another man's ball, on men's balls for just, you're not. I would kill you myself. I would kill you. This is my kid I'm talking to. Jelly. I'll never eat jelly again, no matter what. I don't care what kind of jelly you have. You got peanut butter and jelly, count me out. I'll eat some peanut butter sandwich. Scrape the jelly off. Put some more on my balls where it belongs. So I get up. This is the end. I get up and he's like, alright, you can go now. You can just use that towel. You can use that towel and wipe the jelly off. He didn't say jelly. I don't know what it's called. He's like, you can take it and clean off. And I was like, okay, thanks. And he left the room. And he didn't like shut the window thingy. So I had to get up awkwardly, move to the left of it, and proceed to use the towel to rub what seemed like 8 pounds of jelly off of my ball sack. That towel was soaked with jelly. And I walked out, he's like, oh, everything good? I'm like, yeah man, everything's fucking good. Everything's great. And then he's like, alright, you're good to go. You did good. I was like, yeah, okay. Fucking weirdo. And I walked out. Jelly on my balls. Anyways, that's all. You probably think I'm a crazy ass guy, and I think I am crazy. But I hope you enjoyed my ball story with jelly. Thank you, and I'll see you guys later.